In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get Jobber API key. By the end, you'll know exactly where to go, what to create, and how the standard authorization flow turns your app credentials into the access token you'll use for authenticated requests. First, open your browser and head to Jobber's Developer Center. If you're new to the developer portal, create an account. If you already have one, sign in. Make sure you're using the same Jobber organization you plan to integrate with so your app has access to the right data. It helps to do this in a private browser window if you manage multiple accounts, just to avoid signing in under the wrong profile. Next, create a new app. You'll be prompted for basic details like an app name and a redirect URL. Choose a clear, memorable name that reflects what the integration does. The redirect URL is crucial. It's where Jobber will send users back after they approve access, and it must exactly match what your application expects, including the protocol and any trailing slashes. After you submit the form, the portal will generate a client ID and a client secret for your app. Think of the client ID as a public identifier for your application, while the client secret is private and must be protected. Copy both and store them securely. Use environment variables or a secrets manager. Never hard code them into client-side code or commit them to a repository. With your client ID and client secret in hand, your application can complete the standard authorization code flow to obtain the access token, which functions as your API key. Here's the flow at a high level. Your app sends the user to Jobber's authorization page with your client ID and redirect URL. The user signs in to Jobber and approves the requested access. Jobber then redirects the user back to your redirect URL with a short-lived authorization code. On your server, you exchange that code for an access token by making a secure request that includes your client ID and client secret. The access token you receive is what you'll include in your authenticated API calls to Jobber. A couple of quick tips as you wrap up. If the code exchange fails, double-check that the redirect URL in your app settings matches exactly what your server is using. Keep your client secret out of logs and analytics, and rotate it from the developer portal if you ever suspect exposure. And that's it. Visit the Developer Center, create your app to get the client ID and client secret, then use them to complete the authorization code flow and receive your access token. You're ready to integrate with Jobber.